Hey there, how is everybody doing today? I am Patrick and welcome back to another episode. Today we're gonna talk about this little gem here. It's the Sigma 35mm F1.4 Art Series lens. I've been itching to try this one out for a long time now, and in this video I'm going to tell you why this is definitely one to consider when you are about to buy your first prime lens. So without wasting any more time, let's jump right into it. Okay guys, so long story short, I was looking for a fast and lightweight 35mm prime lens for my Canon R5 because first and foremost, I just love the flexibility of that particular focal length. I started out photography on a nifty 50 like a lot of people do, and I had great fun with it, but I soon switched to zoom lenses for more versatility. But I always missed working with primes actually. If you are into photography or videography, you probably already heard that the 35mm focal length is an absolute classic, and that's why I added this particular one here to my lineup. It's incredible, versatile, and it allows you to capture stunning wide-angle shots while not distorting the image too much. It maintains kind of like a natural perspective, and to me, this is the absolute sweet spot between 24 and 50 millimeters, and just a fantastic choice for a wide range of genres. So whether you're shooting landscapes, street photography, portraits or vlogs, this lens can handle almost everything you throw at it, and its ability to capture more of the environment while not distorting the image too much makes it a go-to choice for many creatives out there. Secondly, I wanted a lens that is lighter and more compact than my Canon zoom lenses. The Sigma is only about 10 centimeters long, it weighs around 660 grams, and the thread size is 67 millimeters instead of 82 here on my Canon 2470. So that's quite a big difference, right? And when I'm embarking on a journey, the last thing I want is to be burdened by heavy or bulky gear. And the Sigma 35 offers a significant weight advantage compared to my zoom lenses here. It's much easier to carry and to handle, less strain on my camera bag and on my shoulders. It allows me to move more freely and just enjoy traveling more, you know. On the other hand, I don't have to sacrifice on image quality, which is also kind of nice. So talking about image quality, this lens delivers in spades. So the sharpness and the detail you get from the Sigma, they are just mind-blowing. It's tech sharp from edge to edge, even at wide open apertures. Speaking of apertures, that f1.4 maximum aperture is a dream come true for low light shooting. Another thing that I absolutely adore about this lens is the overall aesthetics that it brings to your shots. The color rendition, the contrast, the sharpness, the bokeh, how it isolates the subject from the background and makes it stand out is just amazing. Considering the creative possibilities it offers, it's definitely an investment that will enhance your photography or video journey, and it comes at a very reasonable price. Next up, let's talk about the build quality. This lens feels very solid in your hands, with a robust construction that gives you the confidence to take it with you on any adventure or journey. The metal body not only looks sleek and beautiful, it also adds to that extra durability. The focus ring turns super smooth here, and also the switch for autofocus and manual focus, it has a tight feedback and it really snaps into its position. So there is no way you can switch this unintentionally. While it is generally a robust and well-built lens, it does not have the added protection of weather sealing. When you're shooting in challenging conditions, just ensure to keep the lens dry and somehow protected. But considering it only cost me around 600 euros on Amazon compared to over 2000 euro for the Canon 35 f1.4, which has the weather sealing, I'm willing to cope with that one single drawback anytime. And except for the weather sealing, I'd say the Sigma is pretty much on par with the Canon 35 f1.4, but it retails for only like 1/3 of the price, which is absolutely crazy and definitely sets it on top in terms of value for money. So one area where some users have expressed concerns is its autofocus performance in certain situations. While the autofocus system in this one generally is fast and accurate, it may occasionally struggle to track fast-moving subjects in low light conditions or backlight conditions. And of course, this can result in missed shots or slightly soft photos in these scenarios. But it's worth noting though that the autofocus performance can vary depending on which camera body you are shooting on. So it's essential to test this lens with your specific setup to determine its capabilities. In my case, I'm using it on a Canon R5. I have the EF to RF mount adapter in between, and it worked like a charm straight out of the box for me. And I never experienced any of those issues like autofocus or back focus issues that some users have reported. In fact, it was very fast and reliable, and I honestly can't tell any difference between the Sigma and the Canon lenses in terms of autofocus performance. Alright guys, so to sum it up, let's go back to the original question from the beginning of this video. Is the Sigma the first prime lens you should get? Well, in my opinion, it definitely is, because it's so versatile, and although it does not have the weather protection, it's really hard to beat this lens, you know, if you don't want to spend like in the 4 digits. Honestly, I'm a die-hard Canon fan who only went for the Sigma because of its attractive price tag. But now, after using it for a while, I see absolutely no reason why I should spend like 3 or 4 times the money on the Canon version, like ever. It's a great piece of glass that won't break the bank, and I'm sure that this won't be my last Sigma lens at all. I really like this series, I like the looks, I like the feels, I like the quality, and that's a wrap guys. So I hope you enjoyed my review of the Sigma 35. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below and I'll do my best to answer them. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss an episode. So stay tuned for that and see ya.